Lil Wayne released a blog recently where he was saying that, you know, respect to all battlers, but I personally can't do it. Do you feel as though any rapper should have the instinct to battle coming up from?
Nah, it's not built for everybody. Nas can't freestyle. Nas is one of the greatest lyricists ever on the pen, but he can't freestyle. You ever heard Nas freestyle? It's terrible. And so people do what they do. I just feel like I have the ingenuity and enough people skills to be a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Are you coming with prepared rounds?
Of course.
Okay.
Everything is prepared.
Okay.
You never go into. I was with Run on a plane. He was like, "Yo, without a plane, you ain't going nowhere." Run told me that on a plane in Japan 20 years ago. You always gotta have a plan of attack. You always gotta know what's going on, know the rules, and try to not to choke. You know what I'm saying? That's what kills me in battles. When you just choke, then your plan will go to plan B and plan C.
If there was no beat, would you, if for some reason that DJ Holiday couldn't make it and he couldn't play the beat, could you do it a cappella?
I could do it better a cappella. Because you could take your time with it. You ain't on no rhythm. You ain't rushing. They say you got 16 bars. So it's like, yo, I got 16 bars. I could make 16 bars 2 minutes. Depends on how I do it. I might do 20 push-ups in the middle of my shit. So it's, you know what I'm saying? With a beat, you on a beat and you kind of contain. You kind of in the ring. It's not flexible. So I think a cappella, you can kind of feel it out with your rhythm. You know what I'm saying? You might be the type of battle rapper that's more sarcastic, and you might need that space to really get your point across.
Mm-hmm. What do you say to Math Hoffa when he says that you guys are cheating if you don't do it over the beat, and you're not following the battle rap rules if you don't use the lavaliers?
There ain't no rules in this shit. And if there's rules, it's gonna be new rules. You know what I'm saying? There's no rules. Where's the rule? Show me the rule book. Is there a rule book? Is there a battle rule book? So I don't get it, all this rule shit. That's why Joe Buttons could battle Hollow. Ain't no rules to this shit. Everybody just wanna like speculate this and that and come. That's cool. All the niggas all talking at home. That's great. But at the end of the day, you just got two rappers, man. A rapper trying to get on and a rapper that already been on, and they battling. That's all that was. It ain't no difference.
Cassidy's major issue whenever I've interviewed him has been that he doesn't want to battle a battle rapper. He wants to battle someone that's had industry recognition that's kind of on his level. Would you ever battle the likes of a Loaded Lux, or do you always need someone who has more of a name in mainstream?
Like I said, I battle anybody if the situation is right. I mean, that's what it's about. How could I battle Keith? And if somebody wants to battle, I'm gonna say no. Once I jump in the ring, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens. You know, let's see what happens after this.
Is there any battler that you like look up to that's just like yo?
I don't look up to nobody. I look up to Jesus Christ. Other than that, I don't look up to nobody, man. I respect niggas though. I respect Loaded Lux. I respect any battle rapper. But there's a battle rapper that I do like. I like this nigga named Tech Nine from Philly.
Okay.
I think the Arsenal battle with Tech Nine to me is the battle that wanted me. That was the battle that caught me. You know what I'm saying? That particular battle to me was a classic. I don't know what anybody else was watching, but to me, it was two niggas with two different styles, and it was very entertaining. And I was like, yo, this shit is ill. So I like Arsenal.
Okay.
I like Arsenal.
What do you expect from Keith when you guys face off?
Who knows what that dude? He's crazy, B. I don't know. Keith, he's coming from left field anyway. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I know what I need to do. I don't know what he's gonna say. Whatever he's gonna say is like, what can he say? I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Do you expect your acting work and your appearances on TV to be brought up during the battle?
Of course. But just let the nigga know, if he mentioned Moesha, just make sure he mentioned 30,000 and up before he say that. So, I mean, he can mention whatever the fuck he want to mention. My shit is built up, B. Like, I'm a slick talking nigga, B. You can't talk slick to a can of oil, so I've been like that my whole life, man. So this ain't nothing but just a war of words.
How did you even get approached to do this battle and whatnot, and what made you accept it?
I don't know how this nigga MC Walk got my number, but some nigga called me, he was like, yo, you want to battle Keith Murray? And I was like, who is this? And you know, he started talking, he explained it and whatever, and I was like, it's cool. Then he put Keith on the phone with me. And then we talked for a minute, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So Keith his decision kind of helped my decision. You know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, let's do it together. Let's just do it. So you know, I don't know where he came with the idea, why he chose me or why he chose Keith or why he called me, but it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason, not the season. So let's get it on.
What's your relationship with Keith Murray like prior to this? Were you guys ever hanging out with your friends? Were you enemies? Did you ever have any run-ins? Any rap battles in the past?
Keith is Keith Murray. We never had no problems. But like I said, it's always competitive. So a lot of times when I did see Keith, it was always in a competitive space. You know what I'm saying? So it was always like, alright nigga, let's see what y'all gonna do tonight. You know what I'm saying? So our relationship was always competitive. Mm-hmm. Even if we was standing on the corner 125th, it was like who had the hotter car. Like this nigga used to stand on top of his Lexus. Like I don't know, he had paper like that, but you know, it was always competitive. We was always who's the hottest niggas at the time.
Who do you want to battle next?
I don't know.
Will we be able? Will you do this again, or is this just something that's on your bucket list?
It ain't on my bucket list, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, this is something new for me. I like it. Let's see what happens after. You know, I don't know. It might be a one-time thing, or let's see what happens.
Did you learn anything in terms of how to perform in front of a live battle rap crowd from Joe Budden?
Yeah. Don't act like you're reading from a paper. Just remember your shit better, I guess. I don't know. But he did seem kind of like nervous. You know, like I said, this platform is something new for me and Keith. So Holla was comfortable. Mm-hmm. Joe was he was the fish out of water.
Right.
So he was the most uncomfortable person there. You know what I'm saying? So with me and Keith, I think we both gonna be uncomfortable, but I think we gonna be more comfortable because we been rocking the stages for a long time. We just performed yesterday in the same stage. Keith did his thing. Because once we get on stage, it comes natural. So I think it's gonna be uncomfortable for both of us, but I think it's gonna be crazy.
Recently there was a fight at King of the Dot. Do you think the violence in battle rap is hurting the sport?
Definitely.
And why so?
Because it's battle rap. Back in the days when they used to battle, they used to do up rocking and popping. They pop rocking. You ain't see B Street, nigga?
That's all.
Alright, when they was in the fucking subway, it looked like they was about to pop off and niggas start doing this shit, right? That's what battle supposed to be. It's called battling. It ain't fighting rap. If niggas want to fight rap, let's call it battle fight rap. Let's mix it up. Rap with the gloves and everything. Fuck it. If that's what they want to do. Well, let's just keep it the way it's supposed to be. Because they fucking the culture up, B. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm coming to the battle by myself. I don't need a bunch of
When you say by myself, what do you mean?
Who I came here with.
By yourself?
Right, nigga. That's how I move, B.
I understand. What makes a good battle rapper to you?
You gotta have your punchlines on the right bars, man. I see some battle rappers and they say some shit and it's like supposed to be the punchline. You go, okay, and then he try to like rev it up, like you know what I'm saying? Like it change his next line because his punchline ain't rock. It make him do some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta know how to format it and really just understand it. If you're a corny nigga, you're a corny nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you're a funny, charismatic person, it should come across that way.
Final predictions.
Final predictions is real hip hop in the building, man.
3 rounds. What you think you gonna beat him to?
3 rounds. I got 6 rounds. I gotta chop shit down. Like when he told me,
you got 6 rounds, right?
I got 50 rounds. when he told me, the first time he told me to battle, I was looking at a battle and I was like, let me see how long these niggas is rapping. So most niggas' first bars is like from 2:30 to 2 to 3 minutes. I wrote my first bar 8 minutes. So that was just the first bar. The first rhyme. So I gotta kind of chop shit. It's all formatting, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just trying to figure out the best shit, and that's that.
So no chance of a cannabis since you got so many bars on.
Cannabis?
Whoa.
He shouldn't battle no more.
Whoa.
Cannabis shouldn't battle no more, man. That shit was disgraceful.
Do you want to see Cassidy after this?
Cannabis don't want to fuck with me, B.
What about Cassidy?
Cannabis understand what it is. Cannabis was almost down with Onyx, man. He was almost down with the crew back in the days. It was my man Green Eyes brought me the nigga back in the days. He battled my nigga Aguilar at the Tunnel. He battled X1 Guard Rested Dead. Cannabis is nice, but he don't want to do that.